Sup, my friends, and welcome back to the Dragon's Lair. This is the Taoist Dragon, but you can call me Toasty, and welcome to the Outer Worlds. Yeah, that's right, I'm actually playing a new game on the channel. Oh crap, I forgot to set my alarm at 8:14. So I'm playing this off the PS4, because it's not even on PC yet. But I know very little about this game, except for what I saw in trailers, and unfortunately, I did play this once. Okay, so I actually recorded a first episode and found out that I actually did record the first episode, and now we're back here. But this is off my PS4. This is my first PS4 Let's Play, and that's why you can't see me right now, because I don't have a camera. Pretty much, my PS4 is just like in front of my bed, so it's kind of like a super awkward angle. But if people really miss the face cam, I can try to make it work. We'll see. Oh, excuse me. Let's start a new game. We are going to play on normal, and we have all these subtitles on and everything. It's great. One of the things is I had it very quiet last time I played this, and this is a quality test too on my part.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity, with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Oh, okay. By the way, I love this so much, this aesthetic, this whole retro future aesthetic. Kind of like Fallout, but instead of like, you know, it being post-apocalypse, it's the space age. So cool.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Oh, this is yeet. I don't know what I was trying to say, but it wasn't that. Okay, so I got quiet. I was looking up a picture of Harrison Ford, because we're going to play Han Solo. I've already seen like a person toying around with the character creation on this, and they also made Han Solo, but they did a little bit different than me. I am actually going to try to make this person be Han Solo, and we're going to explore the Outer Worlds. Yeah. Let's not be redundant.
Let's just hope you're handy with a gun.
Oh, one thing I didn't notice when I first played this game is when you modify your stats, he actually says stuff. Because, like, I just lowered my strength, which gives me a penalty for one, and, like, a special perk, like, special penalty perk, which you can see at the bottom there. And he said something about it. He's like, let's hope you're happy with a gun. That's one thing I didn't notice the first time I played this game. So, there we go. And to me, like, Han Solo, he isn't an idiot. He does dumb things, admittedly, but he's not an idiot. It's just because he's got more, like, guts than brain, you know? He likes to fly at the edge of his pants, but no one can say he isn't charismatic.
I bet you're going to be very popular in this colony.
Yep. Thank you. He is charismatic AF. So to me, he kind of just has average intelligence. And I am going to go with average temperament, too, because whatever. Okay, so it's a pretty standard stat system. When I was first watching this game, it looked a lot like Fallout, you know? Like old school Fallout. But in that spirit, you know, it's got that old school Fallout kind of stat system. They do have their own stats, which is nice, and they do yada yada affect different stats, intelligence, perception. Sorry, I also don't want to talk over him when he says stuff, because yeah. So Dex is high, perception is high, charisma is very high. Well, I could see that, but Han Solo is also insane with a pistol. So we are going to take that charm down to high and instead put it into either perception or dexterity. And this is kind of like his speed or his shot. And everybody knows that Han Solo is a quick shot, so dex. And let's see what Mr. Man says about that.
Fastest gun in Halcyon, or you will be once you get hold of a gun.
Thank you. Alright, next. So, but yeah, the fact that this is kind of a episode, I mean a character creation episode, and it is very much a quality test, because I'm not going to see how this turns out until I get everything uploaded. So, because of those two things, I'm having this be episode 0. Ranged, obviously.
A crack shot. Capital.
Thank you. And I could do like stealth, because he's good at lockpicking, leadership, because he's inspirational. But honestly,
If we're ever captured, I'll let you do the talking.
yep. Because everybody knows that Han Solo is persuasive AF. But it's only like 23. That makes sense. Like, my handguns is where most of my stuff is. Okay, aptitude. This is like the job that I had aboard the space station or whatever. So, unfortunately, smuggler isn't one of them. But we are going to go with this farmer dirt. I'm a dirt farmer. Because I'm a scruffy looking nerf herder. There you go. But I just want to take some time to admire some of these other ones, like beverage service technician. Let's see. Elevator operations specialist. What's my other favorite? Those are my personal favorites right there. So let's go to the farmer dirt.
You're going to be so disappointed by our dirt.
Dialogue's so funny in this game. Alright, this is where I foresee most of my time being spent. Fortunately, or unfortunately, depending how you look at it, I've already spent some time in this character editor trying to make a Harrison Ford person, and came up with something that I thought looked decent enough, but I was also going off memory and not an actual picture. So this time, I'm actually got a picture of Harrison Ford. I think I mentioned that earlier. I'm going to be working off that. Ooh, that hair. Go back to that hair. This hair is almost like perfect to Harrison Ford, but it needs to be like a light brown. don't know what color it is now, but you can make your stuff all like purple and green. I definitely want to come back at some point and make a cyborg character. And even though this is very clearly like Fallout inspired, especially 3 and 4, I like it so much better. This is a game that I can actually see myself getting into, and neither one of those are. Okay, that actually looks really good. Let's check out Mr. Ford's eyebrows. Okay, they're kind of like straight and a little bit bushy. Don't take that out of context. Straight and a little bit bushy. We might have to settle. Ooh, it's almost good. It's got a little bit of curve at the end, which makes sense because that's how people's eyebrows do, but okay, it's almost perfect. 14's in the running. Ooh, what about this one? Back to 14. It's a little bit thinner. I think that's a little bit too bushy, but 16 maybe. No, that doesn't look right. Not at all. This? Whoa. It's almost perfect in the fact of its straightness. But it is a wee bit bushy. But 23, I think. I'm just going to go through all of them. No. Yeah, I want to go with 23, because that matches up with the picture that I'm looking at almost perfectly. Facial hair, it's got to be kind of scruffy looking. Yeah. I can give him actual facial hair, and that's not what I want, because he doesn't have actual facial hair. I don't think he's too scruffy looking either, so that's like perfect right there. Facial hair color, we're going to make it 19 just to match up, but I think that's not true to life in the sense that whatever, like model creators know. Facial hair and actual hair color slightly different, just cause of like the thickness or something, because your actual hair is thick with like 3 C's. Alright, so we already got his hair. Now it's about face manipulation. Let's get something, the one that matches the most up with Harrison Ford. Nope. 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 No. No way. Nope. What? Kind of. I could manipulate this into Harrison Ford. He's got kind of that forehead wrinkle. His brow needs to move up a bit. Whatever. Eye color. Harrison Ford's got like brown. See, look, cyborg eyes. So cool. And also, like, you can give your guy like purple eyes or these like white eyes. It is like, oh my god, you could go anime with this. It is so cool. But we're not. We're not. We're being Harrison Ford. That's a good brown. They gotta be like a deep brown. Ooh. Those. Yeah. Right there. And then, what are you going off for, phone? Gosh darn it, you freaking nerf herder. I have you on not so you make sounds, but so I can check the time, make sure I'm not going over. Yeah, don't make sounds. There we go. We're going back. So I even have like those cheek lines that Harrison Ford has, and like that brow wrinkle. So his ears could be a little bit up and smaller though. Harrison Ford's nose. checking out. I already have the one angle on like young Ford, so I'm going off that. Ooh, there's this one too. Man, he looks so young. Now I lost the original picture I was working off of. That no, I don't want that. I want this one. There we go. Okay. His lips are slightly off. Okay. So really, what I want to do is I want to raise his brow up. That's the most I can do. So we'll roll with it. Is it brow horizontal? Okay, that brings it in. Brings it out. Like right there. Ooh. Maybe slightly less. No, that's perfect. See? Other people may be like, let's make a Han Solo type character. I'm actually making frickin' Han Solo. Because I care. I care about you guys. I care about this Let's Play. I care about, I don't know, food. I horizontal. Maybe slightly. Okay, they're pretty good there. Nice size. He's kind of got a little bit more beady eyes, so his eyes are a little bit too big right now. They're not too small either. They're like around there. There looks fine. Vertical. Maybe down slightly to here. Yeah. This is what actual artists do. Jaw vertical. Let's check. So he does have a little bit of like chin. So I think I need to. Yeah, I need to manipulate that. Okay, that gives him a little bit of chin right there. Yeah. And then it's gotta be. So jaw horizontal, no, there's mouth size. And he does got a little bit of pouty lips. Like, maybe right there. Yeah. But it's mostly his bottom lip, and I can't manipulate that too much. So we'll keep it there. Mouth vertical. Get a little bit down. Like right there. The chin's not perfect. That's kind of what's getting me. Maybe I have to do that with cheeks though. Maybe if I bump out the cheeks. Nose size. His nose is mostly fine. It's not quite there. I think it's in the nose tilt. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Because he's got a little bit of like a Roman nose. Just straight. Yeah. That almost looks perfect. Except not really. Now it's like disproportioned the rest of his face. And I can't just raise and lower it, so I think I do need to raise his mouth up a little bit. Now the nose is too high. There is a nose vertical. Cool. That's what's getting to me. Nose vertical. No, that's making his nose rise up. His nose should be lower, like right about there. Okay. I may have done that wrong. I mean, definitely not feeling it personally. It's not like Harrison Ford sticks out to me right away. But I can't mess around with the ears. That's another thing. His ears should be smaller and a little bit higher up. But I can change his cheeks. Maybe like that. can't do anything with like cheekbones or like raising up that jawline. I mean, I did what I could. I think with what I got, I have a decent approximation of Harrison Ford, especially like young Harrison Ford. Looks a little bit older than young Harrison Ford did, because young Harrison Ford had a more smooth face. I don't want to alter the face stuff though, because then we'll be back to square one. I can do features though. Yeah, alright. But we're good on that because it's just like scars and things. And Han Solo. We're just going right into that skid. And I already have it in my system because, yeah. Alright. No, go back, go back. Yeah. Edit. Because there's a space in my name. I don't want that space in my name. I want it in space. We're good. We're Gucci now. Okay, so now we're just looking at our character. I receive less N-ray damage, which is cool. I think that may be just like radiation from a fallout, but we'll see. My perception's pretty high and my charm's pretty high, and then I have average, and then I have one below average, which I think this is a pretty standard character build. You don't get points mid-game. It's all early on, except maybe like in a rare case you might be able to get a point, but I can't quote. Because again, I know so little about this game. And it's a shame because when I was first playing it, it was very much like a fresh take. And sadly, I know a little bit more than I did then. Hopefully you're recording this time. I think it's recording. Let's continue.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Cool. I mean, it's always Han Solo's lucky day. It just makes sense that if everybody got frozen among his friends and all that good stuff, who's the one going to get unfrozen?
Not likely, bootlickers.
Han Solo. Also, it's funny because I've already been frozen before.
Initiate skip jump.
And unfrozen, so that's a spoiler. I hope by now people have seen the original trilogy. And if you haven't, it's like, come on, man. Okay, so now we're on Terra. Ah, so cool. Like,
status, structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 9%. Skip drive.
Shit.
dialogue's so good in this game. Like, god damn, this is such a good game. Like it better than Fallout 2, by the way. Not Fallout 2, but Fallout also. Because, well, we'll get into it in a second, but...
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Thanks. Also, I love that wanted place because of the design. It's very much it reminds me of this game, Into the Depths or something. I saw Markiplier play it. Indie game. And basically it's just you and a group of friends on this submarine going into the depths. But it's very James Verne style, which is old school sci-fi. So it reminds me of that. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. So cool. I love
Can you
this.
hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
So cool. Like, I love the aesthetic of Fallout. My issue with Fallout lies in the character creation, and you don't really get that many abilities that you can do. But yeah, this game does not have that issue.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
I totally missed this the first time I was playing because I was tweaking with the settings. I made this whole joke about like, hey, it's another Han Solo guy, you know, they have their own Han Solo and we're going to meet him, yada yada yada. I thought I was doing this entire first mission to go meet him. Turns out we squashed him like freaking like Wizard of Oz style. Oh, it's so cool. But look how pretty this game is. This will most definitely be like my prettiest game on the channel to date. So, yeah. That's cool. It's also like not an indie game. I mean, I haven't always done indie games on the channel, but admittedly I have been playing a lot of those, and I think a lot of people may think that like, I'm an indie guy. But then again, I guess my first Let's Play ever was Skyrim, like many years after Skyrim came out. It's always been an issue of, oh, the birds. Yeah, it's always about the birds. But, oh, God, this is so gorgeous. It's just been an issue of, like, runs on my computer. Ooh, look, ladies, little good. So, do I have leap? I do have leap. So, my dodge gives me, not my dodge, my agility gives me a dodge. Just little things like that. Ooh. Okay, I can crawl underneath this. Sorry, I shouldn't be going ooh at everything, but this is still, like, it's like my second time ever seeing all this. I know so little about this game, but let's go under here. We can snealth, we gotta be sneaky. The first time I did this, I just ran through. But this is actually a tutorial right now. Okay, I can sprint a little bit. Okay, this wasn't the tutorial. Up here is a tutorial about stinking. Sneaky, not stinking. Yep, so I can crouch to avoid obstacles. Oh, there's a body to loot. Here, he's got health. So, this is the tutorial about sneaking. I just ran through here like, whatever. And then you look over here and there's like, those things. And you're like, I don't got a gun. So that's not a smart idea to be running through here. They look vicious. They look like they'd bite my butt. So, bye doggies. Whoops. Stood up at the wrong time. I'm gonna fall in here. Oh god. This is already so much better than Fallout. Because Fallout to me just needed little things. Okay.
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
What the heck was that, man? Oh, I did the wrong button. I was trying to... And I didn't do that. Whee! Fall down here. Ouch! I got hurt. I'm low on health. I have a medicinal inhaler. Ooh, I actually like this mechanic about the game. you have like a little Healy-Doo, but you actually put in different chemicals. So it's kind of like mixing the chem system in the stim pack system in Fallout. So your stim pack gives you the chems, and it's just all one thing. But it's pretty cool because you can design your own like
Hey,
Healy
you,
thing.
come here.
Okay, but we do regen health, which is super nice. If you have no temperament though,
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
I love this guy, by the way. He's sort of, well, no, he doesn't quite look like Harrison Ford. But he does remind me of a more noble not Harrison Ford, Han Solo. I don't know why. He isn't really. Okay, we're getting close to the hour mark, so sadly we do have to end this episode soon. We're going to talk to the guard Pelham and then call it. So, and I'm pretty sure that Han Solo would patch this guy up, because Han Solo, he's like chaotic good, you know? He goes out and he's not necessarily like maybe the nicest person, but he's always like noble. So, yeah.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Man, you're so on the straight and narrow. Spacer's what? That's actually a good question. I don't know what the heck Spacer's Choice is, but I don't feel like it's what Han Solo would say. It's definitely be like, what the heck happened to you, dude? What were you thinking?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Alright. So you're hiding in your cave, you blocked off the exit, and you're pretty much dead. Smart guy.
Spacer's Choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Dead and as good as dead are two different things. I mean, that's true, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to persuade this guy, because that seems so like Han Solo, too. Someone grounded illegally, hunt him down for you. I don't think you'd lie about that per se. And you're an idiot. I could kind of see Han Solo saying that too. But that's like the intimidate option, so I don't think it's like, you're stupid and, you know, like in good nature. I think like I'm going, you idiot, give me that gun because you're going to die. No, I'm going to go with this one.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Oh god, the dialogue's so funny. And I like how I got a sword for healing him, so there you go. But also the Spacer Choice thing. He tried the best. Now try the not best. Can you tell me where I am? Do you know anything about hope? I will ask one of these questions because I'm curious. I'm pretty sure some of you guys are curious too. So, can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
What the heck is salt tuna? Do you know anything about hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Alright, I didn't listen to a single thing he was saying, because that entire time I was thinking, I should probably try to do a Harrison Ford impression, but that would probably go terribly. I don't even know what he sounds like. Like, I can hear in my head, but... Alright, now we're in. We have a gun. Can shoot things. Ooh, there's some stuff over here. Let's get this. We have sliced bread. You know, it's the best thing since sliced bread. We also got mag picks, which are super useful. But we'll talk about that next time. So, this is the end of episode 0. I know I wasn't going to get much done besides character creation. Next time we're going to go down here, we're going to kill some marauders, and the actual game's actually going to start. Actually. I hope you've enjoyed this bit of the Dragon's Treasure. Pretend a like is a mic, and drop it. If you haven't already, appreciate if you show that sub and bell button some love. And don't forget, sharing is caring. Stay beautiful!